Hi, today we're going to present about case studies on the safety management at the construction site.
Explain about safety practice. Point number one is always wear PPE. All workers and visitors in the construction site should wear the required PPE to reduce exposure to various hazards on the work site. Common PPE include goggles, helmets, gloves, ear muffs or plugs, boots, and high visibility vests and suits. Number three is provide clear instruction. A site induction or contractor induction should be present on site. This will enable new workers to be familiar with site operation. Toolbox talks are also an effective way of relaying health and safety instruction to the workforce. Point number four is keep site tidy. Ensure that debris, dust, lost nails, and stagnant water from excavations and backfilling are not just lying around the site. The construction site must be cleaned daily and remain clutter-free to prevent slips and trips. Point number five is organize and store tools properly. Ensure that no tools are lying around and leave light and power tools unplugged. Following construction site rules will help prevent tools from getting damaged or even causing injury to workers. Organizing them in their rightful place will also allow for easy navigation. Point number six is use the right equipment for the right task. Often, accidents occur due to misuse of tools or equipment. Avoid using makeshift tools. Instead, use the correct tools to get the job done quicker and safer. Point number seven is have an emergency response plan. An emergency response plan directs the workforce on what to do when emergencies like natural disasters, fire, hazardous material spills, or other types of incident occur. Number nine is do pre-checks on tools and equipment. Before commencing work, ensure that tools and equipment to be used are free of defect or damage. And the last point is report issue immediately. Train workers to report defect and near misses on site as soon as they notice them. Problems can only be solved when they are made aware to management the sooner issues get reported. The fewer chances of them worsening or causing accidents or further damage.
The second question is allocate the problem in safety practice encountered at construction site. There are few problems in safety practice construction site. First, ignorance of worker on work procedure. Ignorance of worker on work procedure can have serious consequences, including safety hazard, decreased productivity, and increased costs. It is important for employers to provide adequate training and education to their workers to ensure that they understand and follow proper work procedure. Second, carelessness of worker in performing their tasks. Carelessness of workers in performing their tasks can have serious consequences, including accident, injuries, and damage to equipment or product. It is important for employees to address this issue by implementing strategies to promote greater focus, attention to detail, and adherence to standard operation procedure. Third point is lack of financial allocation for safety management. Lack of financial allocation for safety management can have serious consequences, including an increased risk of accident, injuries, and fatalities in the workplace. It is important for employers to prioritize safety and allocate the necessary resources to implement effective safety management programs. Next, lack of awareness among workers. Lack of awareness among workers about safety policies and procedure can have serious consequences, including accident, injuries, and fatalities. It is important for employees to prioritize safety communication and education to ensure that workers are aware of the potential hazards in the workplace and how to prevent them. After that is lack of experience of worker on safety matters. Lack of experience of worker on safety matters can be a significant concern in any workplace, as it can increase the risk of accidents, injuries, and even fatalities. Workers who are not familiar with safety protocol or who have not received proper training may not know how to identify hazard or how to respond appropriately in emergency situation. This, this can lead to unsafe behavior or condition that put themselves and others at risk. Point number 9 is lack of staff for safety department. A lack of staff in safety department can pose a significant risk to the overall safety of the workplace. Number 10 is lack of promotion on safety matters. Lack of promotion of safety matters can lead to employees being unaware of safety procedure and not taking safety seriously, which can lead to accident and injuries. The last point is poor management commitment. Poor management commitment can have serious consequences for an organization, as it can lead to the lack direction, low morale among employees, and ultimately a decline of performance and probability. When management is not committed to the success of the organization, it can result in the lack of support for innovative projects as well as a failure to provide the necessary resource and guidance to employees.
Hi, my name is Michael, and I will explain about the execute and training related to construction site. The training that I choose is Toolbox Talk. Toolbox Talks is a brief safety meeting that is typically held before the start of a workday or work shift. It is designed to provide workers with important safety information and to reinforce safe work practice. Okay. Primary goal of Toolbox Talks is reinforce safety work practice. Toolbox Talks are an opportunity to remind workers about safe work practice and to reinforce the importance of following safety regulation and procedures. Raise awareness of potential hazard. Toolbox can be used to discuss specific hazard that worker may encounter on the job and to provide information on how mitigate this hazard. And toolbox talks also could improve the communication skill between worker and a supervisor as well as between work teams. How will this toolbox talk with training will help? Okay, toolbox talks are an important part of any safety program can help to create a safety culture in the workplace by regularly providing workers with safety information and encourage them to participation. Toolbox step Toolbox talks can help to reduce the risk of accidents and injury and promote a safe working environment for every people.